for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon first down.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
No gain on the play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Penix here from the gun. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends. That can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create a big play down the field.
You're just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
60 ready.
Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
When you got a quarterback like this that is comfortable rolling to his right or to his left, it is so hard to defend. It's like an elite pitcher that commands both sides of the plate. It's just really hard to stop them, contain them when they've got that versatility.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal. Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing from the gun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They go play action on first down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Another throw here on second down. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here he goes, third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pull out in front for their 13-zip. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now, first and 10. Throwing now, out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. Massive hit, the ball is out. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a 1st down.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
That's a solid running here as you get some 8 yards there into the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. To the air with Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 6-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Penix to throw. And he tries to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now.
Penix on 3rd down. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
21. Saints nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Turpin with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
We've set it down from the 37.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Rolling from the gun here. Gets it to his fullback. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Saints.
Looking on first down. Catch made by Chase Brown. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first down, here's Penix. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Falcon first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Third down, it's Penix. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, right here.
Looking to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Saints to the line now, first and 10.
Let's go now. 72.
They'll throw to begin this drive. The left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Saints, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
They send a tight end in motion. To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Throw left side to Watson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
He's going to throw it again. Hits him on the in route. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Working quickly here.
That's another Saints first down. A gain of 15.
Sticking to the air here. This is caught. Right back to Andrews. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. They are throwing it again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game.
Saints 10.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So it's second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Penix on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
That'll be the first and more. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the Falcons' 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Back now, pressure coming. Dumped off to his running back. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Looking to throw on third and 1. Got TK, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The Saints, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints
Still sticking with the passing game. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They kick the running back in motion. Back to the air they go on second down. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
21. Saints.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Robinson, start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He's got 14 yards on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. From the shotgun, Penix finds a seam down the middle. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 18.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Turpin with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29 yards.
Has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Cut out left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for the Saints.
First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. We've reached the end of the third on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. So first down from the 41. Setting up to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 4-point game here in the fourth.
Touchdown.
Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
So here are the Saints facing a consequential 2-point attempt.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Looking in the air here. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Falcons 28, Saints 24.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Robinson on the inside give. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Penix now to throw. Good throw now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think, the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Formation.
That's played at the 43. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Saints.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're going to try and throw here. Completed to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw. It's cut right side by Watson. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the 1st as they touch him down.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. If the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. This time, looking to throw. Andrew snags another one. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints losing by 4. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Handoff now to Hill. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
He'll look to throw it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have taken the lead late.
The kicker on.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
The 31-yard line.
He is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. 1st and 10 around Robinson. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 32 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock for the timeout at least.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60.
One final shot here. And that is incomplete. They got the look they needed, but no luck. This game's over. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Atlanta.